So here's the Taurus GX4 Carry. I'll do the unboxing first, then I'll compare it to the CZ P10C. I'll take the Taurus to the range and I'll test the different types of ammo. And at the end, there will be a conclusion. So stick around. right, so I shot the gun a bit and I have some thoughts. So I'll start with the positives. The grip texture is great. It's not overly aggressive, it's not rubbing too hard on your hand, and yet when you grip it, it's not moving at all. The grip is really good, very comfy, helps with the recoil. You can get your hand really high on the grip. No complaints there whatsoever. Very happy with that. Felt great in my hand. The hump doesn't bother me. The trigger reach, a bit short, but not a problem at all. The shooting experience was very good. I was pleasantly surprised. It's not hard recoiling at all. For this size of pistol, I was really happy with the way it behaved. The accuracy is there, no complaints there. You could see it in the shooting portion of the video. I had a couple of flyers and a couple of bad flinches as well. That's mainly due to the trigger. So the trigger is very good. Although rather heavy. The pre-travel is nice and short, that's okay. But then it takes, I would guess, like 6 pounds to break. The break is nice and crisp, but the reset is kind of long. And it's like a false reset if you listen very hard. Again. Click. And now it's reset. It caught me off guard. So I had a couple of dead triggers because I was not resetting the gun properly. Yeah, weird. I hope it gets better and I hope I'll get used to it. I'm used to shooting a sports gun now with very light trigger and very short reset. So this is mainly on me. It caused a couple of flyers, as I said, a couple of dead triggers. No issues really when it comes to accuracy. All right, not a lot of negatives. I had one failure to feed. It was a hollow point round. I cycled the round again and it fed it no problem. The other mag of hollow points also no problem. Factory ammo, no problems. Reloads, no problem. The one failure to feed, I guess, it's not a broken gun, it's a brand new one. It was first couple of shots, so okay, I give it that. We'll see in the future. I'll test some more ammo and we'll see. What I consider the weakest point of the gun is the slide finish. You could see during unboxing, the gun has never been fired and it already has some marks on the slide. I can't really catch it in this lighting, but yeah, you can see here a scratch here, some marks here on the slide. The rest is just oil, but yeah, it seems it will scratch rather easily. I knew it about Tauruses, but I kind of hoped it wouldn't be the case with the latest GX4. Anyway, compared to the CZ, I had a couple of hundred rounds through the CZ and there was not a scratch on the slide. So yeah, that's the weak point of this Taurus, I suppose. But again, it's just a tool, so not a big problem there. All right, I guess that's all I was going to say. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer, and yeah, take care. Bye.